How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today is the final time using this Tatsugiri team, so hopefully it goes well. If you want to try the team out, use the code at the top right corner of the screen. There's also a copy and paste of the team in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And with that being said, let's jump to the team preview. Okay, so today we're going against Jonah, also known as Black Mike Sarah from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. There's a link in the description down below. And you know what, for a second there, I actually pooped my pants because I thought he brought a Flutte main, but it's just a MISDREAVUS. And a Haxorus, of course. Haxorus and Heracross are both RU, which are very big threats in their own right. Krookodile is going to look good here because Crunchy's going to hurt the MISDREAVUS. Earthquake's going to hit everything on the team except from the Heracross. So if we get the Heracross and the Avalugg out of the way, Krookodile should be golden. Well, not golden, but it should do well. Copperajah is going to do good against the Wigglytuff, and of course, the Heavy Slam is going to hurt a lot of the things on his team. So if we can take a hit from the Haxorus, if he's not choice banded, we should be golden. We've of course got Yumyum over here for the Haxorus, if it's not Tera Steel with the Iron Head, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Looking at the team, they've got no ground type, so I'm going to lead off with Ampharos just to get a nice and powerful Volt Switch off straight away, and then we'll just kind of go from there. And the battle begins. So Jonah over there is going to lead off with Symbiote Hax, which is the Haxorus, as we lead off with Ampharos. So we're obviously going to get hit in the face with a not close combat, an Earthquake right now. It is Mold Breaker as well, which is fine. We're going to get hit in the face with an Earthquake. I'm going to go straight into Bronzong. Bronzong is our penultimate switch into the Haxorus right now, even if it goes for Tera Steel. There we go. We're going to withdraw our Ampharos. We don't want to get hit by an Earthquake. We're going to go into Bronzong real quick, and we'll get that nice and powerful Reflect up because two extremely heavy hitters on the physical side means I need this Reflect big time. They go for a close combat. Is it a 2-hit KO? Oh, my... Oh, wow. That is... Oh, wow. That's Choice Bandit. That's 100% Choice Bandit, so I'm going to go back into Dachsbun real quick. There you go, going to withdraw our Bronzong because we don't want it to go down just yet. We can still use it for later against the likes of the Oinkoloin. We'll go into Dachsbun, who can definitely take a close combat, no problem. As they go straight for another close combat, that's going to do... It still hurts. It still hurts quite a bit. So that's unfortunate. I'm looking at this matchup. I'm thinking, what do they bring in here? Probably going to be a MISDREAVUS or a Wigglytuff switch, I would say, to take a Play Rough. We are Tera Steel, so that's nothing to really brag about. Let's go for a Wish real quick, and we'll try and get Bronzong back up to health. So in comes they're going to withdraw the Haxorus. We know it's Choice Banded now. They're going to go into Coachella, the Wigglytuff, which is fine by me. They can't go for a Fire move because they would obviously activate our Well-Baked Body. We go for a Wish. They kind of have to go for a Hyper Voice here. So this gives us a free switch into our Bronzong, where we can get up a nice and powerful Reflect, which is going to be really useful later on down the line. So let's go into Bronzong real quick. They might anticipate this and go for a Fire Blast. If they do, we're screwed. We lose Bronzong. It's fine though. We can handle it. So we'll go into Bronzong real quick now. Hopefully we're taking a Hyper Voice right now, because I'm pretty sure they'll go for a Hyper Voice or a Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock works for me. We get a nice and powerful Wish up on our Bronzong, which is great. So Stealth Rock works actually fine. Like, I'm not too bothered about Stealth Rocks on this team. It's not that big of a deal. Wish does come true, but we are still in range for Haxorus to KO us. So I'm going to go straight for the Reflect right now. They're going to withdraw Coachella. Are they going to go back into the Haxorus right now? Are they going to go back to Haxorus? They go into Baby Flutter. I love that. That's a cool MISDREAVUS nickname. So MISDREAVUS comes in. We get the Reflect off, which is great. I'm kind of wanting to go for a Light Screen now. But at the same time, I'm like, Stealth Rock, Stealth Rock, Stealth Rock, Stealth Rock. Stealth Rocks are going to be really good against their team. Let's go for the Stealth Rocks. Let's screw it. So they go for a Hex, which is absolutely fine. I thought they would try and burn me or something first, but no, they go for the Hex. We go for the Stealth Rocks, get them up on our side of the field, which is great. Their side of the field, sorry, which is great. Now we go for a Light Screen and just get that up as well. Why not? They go for a Thunder Wave, which is fine. Thunder Wave is absolutely fine. Hopefully we don't get fully paralyzed this turn. That would be really unfortunate if we did. We don't. We get a Light Screen up, which is amazing, as we're going to be able to hit this thing with a nice and powerful Gyro Ball if we really want to. But I'm leaning more towards Krookodile Switch, to be honest with you. I'm leaning more towards Krookodile Switch. So I'm going to switch straight into Krookodile expecting a Hex. And we'll just take that Hex like a champ. And then we'll go for a Crunch, which is going to hurt everything on their team. So we're going to Krookodile. There we go. Point Stones are going to dig in, which is unfortunate. They go for a Will-O-Wisp, expecting the switch. They got us. They got us dirty. He did me dirty. He did me dirty. That's not fair. As if he just predicted that switch. As if he just predicted that switch. There's no way. I mean, it was a pretty obvious switch, but still, that's a good play by my opponent right there. Really good play by my opponent. Now, they can't really touch us with the Hex, but they might have Dazzling Gleam. We can still use Krookodile for later on. Because Burn, basically, what Burn does is it doesn't half your attack stat. It halves the power of your moves. Your physical moves, anyway. So Crunch, which is normally base 80, would be base 40. So if we boost our attack with Moxie, we could still get some stuff done. I mean, Earthquake's base 1, going to be base 50, Close Combat's base 60. We can still do some damage here and there. So I'm going to go straight for the Crunch anyway. They do withdraw the Baby Flutte. Are they going to go Heracross? I feel like Heracross is a good switch here. Hail Mary, that's going to be the Avalugg. Fair enough. They're going to try and get a Reflect off, a Rapid Spin off. See, Crunch still did a decent chunk of damage, even through the... Well, it didn't. It did nothing. It was a crit. It did nothing. It did nothing. So Krookodile is basically useless. I tried. That was me coping. That was me coping. All right. So anyway, they're going to go for a Rapid Spin, right? So we go into Tatsugiri. 100% go into Tatsugiri right now, because I'm looking at their team and I'm thinking Tatsugiri's switch-ins are limited, and I mean limited. They're very limited. So Tatsugiri has limited switch-ins. They go for a Rapid Spin, which is of course going to do minimal damage. We still outspeed them even after the Rapid Spin boost. They get rid of the stones on their side of the field, which is absolutely fine. I could go for a Dragon Pulse here. They can't switch the Haxorus in. They probably switch in Wigglytuff. So I'm inclined to go for Nasty Plot, Terrestrialize into a Water type as well. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to do that. So they're going to withdraw Hail Mary. Are they going to go Oinkoloin or Wigglytuff? One of the two. One of the two. It's got to be one of the two. Symbiote Hacks? Why would you go into that? We could easily go for a Dragon Pulse there. We could have easily gone for a Dragon Pulse there. So we're going to Terrestrialize into a Water type. Now, I've got to check. Does Haxorus outspeed? Does Haxorus outspeed us? Let's have a look. Unfortunately, Haxorus does outspeed us. So we should have gone for a Dragon Pulse there. Should have gone for a Dragon Pulse there, but we didn't. Now, we can probably expect a Dragon type move of some kind, and I'm going to get absolutely nothing in. Copperajah can probably switch in. I'm leaning towards the Doggo, so I'm going to switch out Tatsugiri real quick. I'm going to go into the Doggo. I was really hoping that we could outspeed something and get the KO, but they brought Haxorus in against the Tatsugiri, which could easily go for a Dragon Pulse. I'm very surprised by that. So they go for a First Impression, which does nothing. Now, we know their choice Bandit, so they have to switch out here, which means we get a free attack on something. Or a Wish. So what I'm going to do is, the Reflect is going to wear off. We know they are choice Bandit. They definitely switch out here. The question is, what do they go into? That is the real question right now. So I'm going to go for a Wish, knowing they're going to switch out right now. They do withdraw Symbiote Hacks, which is fine. We go into our Coachella. They go into Coachella, sorry, which is the Wigglytuff, which is absolutely fine. They're going to frisk us, find our leftovers, which is absolutely fine. We go for a Wish, and with that being said, let's go into Bronzong again, so that we can get the Stealth Rocks back up and the Reflect back up, because that's going to be important. So the last time we battled this guy, we won. But this time, we're not looking too good. So we've got one more turn of Reflect. I'm going to go into Bronzong again, just to get the Wish back up, and then we'll go Copperajah. I think that's the best thing to do. So I'm looking at this matchup, and I'm thinking Garaball's going to hit something really hard as well. So Stealth Rocks are going to dig in, which is unfortunate. We get the Wish back, though, as they do withdraw Coachella. And what are they going to go into? Baby Flutter? That's fine. That's fine. So we're going to get our Wish back up, which is great. Light Screen is going to wear off, which is unfortunate. Let's go for another Light Screen and get the screens back up. So they go for a Hex. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting. It does sting a bit. And we go for the Light Screen. So there we go. Light Screen's up. If we can get the Reflect up, we're going to be golden. We will be golden if we can get the Reflect up, because that Haxorus isn't going to sting nearly as hard. So they go for a Dazzling Gleam, expecting the switch. Obviously, we're not going to do that, though. We go for a Reflect. There we go. Reflect is great. As now we go for a Garaball just to get damage off on this MISDREAVUS. So they go for a Dazzling Gleam again, expecting the switch. We're not doing that. We're just going to go for a Garaball this turn. Because Garaball's a 2-hit KO, so why not, right? Garaball is 100% a 2-hit KO. So they go for a Hex now, which isn't going to KO us thanks to the Light Screen. We go for another Garaball, but we can't because we got fully paralyzed, which is really unfortunate. We could have got the KO on the MISDREAVUS right there, but we can't now because of the damn hacks. And I'm pretty sure Dazzling Gleam KOs from there, so they're probably going to go for Dazzling Gleam expecting the Krookodile. So I'm going to go for the Gary Ball anyway. They go for a Hex. That's going to KO Bronzong, no problems. We got 2 free turns there because they predicted us to switch out. 2 free turns because they predicted us to switch out. Just doesn't work out nicely for us, does it? Didn't work out nicely for us at all. So MISDREAVUS is quite fast. What do we go into? Probably Krookodile, right, to get a crunch off. That gives them a free switch into Avalugg, though. But then again, we didn't get Stealth Rocks up, did we? Oh, yeah, I think we did. Let's go Ampharos. Let's go Ampharos real quick. So Ampharos comes in. There we go. Stealth Rocks are going to dig in, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? We didn't get Stealth Rocks back up, so that's unfortunate. So let's go for a Volt Switch anyway. Fully expecting them to switch out here or go for a Will-O-Wisp. They go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is fair enough. That's going to do some bit of chip damage to Ampharos every turn. But we get the nice and powerful Volt Switch off, which is going to be great. So there we go. Volt Switch comes through. It's not going to KO, but it does a decent chunk of damage. So that's absolutely amazing. As now, we can probably go Tatsugiri, right? I'm pretty sure Tatsugiri outspeeds MISDREAVUS. MISDREAVUS is quite fast, though. It's quite, like, naturally fast. So I'm wondering what to do here. Let's go into our Bandit Krookodile over here. So we're going to Krookodile real quick. We do outspeed because we're Choice Scarfed. They might not know that. And then we go for a Crunch because they might bring Avalugg in, but even if they do, it doesn't matter. So there's the Crunch. There we go. That's going to KO the MISDREAVUS. So MISDREAVUS goes down. MISDREAVUS should have gone down earlier, but we got Para-Haxed. I'm still mad at that. We get the Moxie boost on the Krookodile, which is great, but they just bring in the Avalugg here and completely wall us, so it's no big deal. In comes Symbiote Hax. So this thing's going to go for a first impression 100%. Now, we could expect that and go into the doggo. That would give us a free Wish on something. But Wish doesn't heal. I feel like they go for a Tera. I feel like they go for Tera right now. They either go for a Iron Head, Terra Steel Iron Head, or they go for a first impression. I think Copperajah's got a good switch here, so let's go Copperajah. I feel like Heavy Slam's going to hurt everything on their team. Copperajah's looking real good this game. I say that, he's about to get KO'd by an Earthquake, watch. Iron Head, okay, that's fine. Iron Head's going to do nothing to us. Iron Head does nothing to us, as we do have the Reflect up, I guess, but... Let's go for the Heavy Slam and get some damage off on something. Even the Avalugg's not going to appreciate it too much. So they do withdraw Symbiote Hax. What are they going to go into to take a Heavy Slam? That's the real question. Are they going to go Avalugg? Hail Mary. That's the Avalugg, definitely. That's the Avalugg. That's the Avalugg. So we go for a Heavy Slam. Decent damage, to be fair. Decent damage. So we lose some HP from the Life Orb, but I'm actually happy with that damage. I'm real happy with that damage. So let's go for another Heavy Slam real quick. There we go. Heavy Slam comes through. We're breaking through this wall, no problem. Breaking through this wall. They probably go for a body press and KO us, but it's fine. We got some damage off on them. That's all that matters. So Copperajah does go down, but we weakened the Avalugg to a point where we can revenge kill it now with something else. So I'm thinking Tatsugiri. I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking Tatsugiri right now. Do we go Tatsugiri or do we go... I don't know. Let's go Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri's a good one. We'll go Tatsugiri and then we'll fire off a Dragon Pulse. We definitely fire off a Dragon Pulse here because they could easily go into Haxorus again. I'm inclined to believe they will. And it'll KO the Avalugg anyway and it'll do a lot of damage to anything else that they bring in. So let's go for the Dragon Pulse real quick. Dragon Pulse comes through. That's going to KO the Avalugg. They just let it go down. Absolutely fine by me because it means we get a free switch in. It means we get a KO, which is great. In comes Coachella, which is going to be the Wigglytuff. Now, Wigglytuff's going to frisk our heavy duty boots, which is fine by me. You can frisk me all you want. I'm going to go for a Nasty Plot. Just to get it up. Giggity. So there we go. Go for a Nasty Plot real quick. There we go. We'll see what kind of attack they're going to go for. Obviously, a Dazzling Gleam isn't going to hurt us too much. They go for a Hyper Voice. Does a lot of damage to us, but we're able to take it. As I'm fairly confident that was a Throat Spray boost. That's Throat Spray boost right there. Damn. I'm fairly confident Surf will KO from here anyway, so I'm going to go for the Surf. I'm fairly confident it'll KO from here. It's Nasty Plot boosted, and it's Terrestrialize boosted. It should be able to do it. It does... Yep, Wigglytuff goes down. There we go. Down it goes. Down it goes. Wigglytuff goes down. So now they can just bring in Haxorus and go for a first impression if they want to. Or they could go for anything, really. In comes Symbiote Hax. The Haxorus. Now this thing definitely wants to go... Right, he went for first impression before, which means he doesn't realize that Haxorus outspeeds Tatsugiri. He doesn't realize that. I'm guessing. I'm not saying he's stupid or anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm guessing he doesn't realize that at the time. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to sack off Krookodile right now to the first impression. Bring in the doggo, and then we get a free play rough or a body press on wherever we want. So there we go. Potty Stone's going to dig in, which is unfortunate. They go for the first impression, which is going to take us out, which is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. We just go into the doggo. Oh no, we can go into the Ampharos really, can't we? We can go for a Volt Switch. Yeah, we'll go for Ampharos Volt Switch. I think that's the best play because they kind of have to... They have to switch out, basically. They have to switch out. So we'll go for a Volt Switch real quick. They have to switch out because they're banded. They are going to withdraw the Haxorus because it's locked in. They don't want to lose it just yet. They're going to go into the Hard as AMF, which is going to be the... Oh, I thought that was going to be... I thought that was going to be the Heracross for some reason. As the Lechonk comes in, which is absolutely fine. Lechonk's fine by me. I can deal with Lechonk, whatever it's called. The whatever it's called. That thing. So it took the Volt Switch really well, which inclines me to believe it's especially defensive. However, if Tatsugiri is going to do anything else this game, it's going to be against the Oinkoloin. So let's go for the Surf and see what we can do here. So Surf comes through. There we go. That's going to do some solid damage to the Oinkoloin. There we go. Nicely done as they go for a Stuffed Cheeks, which is going to force them to eat their berry, I believe. Defense rose sharply, and it boosts the speed. Oh no. Oh no. They're going to go for a body press, aren't they? We outspeed still, even after the speed boost, which is amazing. Tatsugiri, you're an amazing Pokemon. And we get the KO with a crit! That's what you get for fully paralyzing me earlier. A bit of hacks on our side for a change. We still might have lost this though, because they've still got a full health Heracross, which could easily be Choice Scarfed, and they have the Haxorus in the back there, so they could easily win this. Now, what we need to do is, if they go for a first impression, we bring in the doggo. We go for a play rough, that's going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to go for Dragon Pulse just in case they don't. They go for an Iron Head expecting the doggo, but it's still enough to KO the Tatsugiri as they get a crit. That's it. Crits left, right, and center this game. Crits left, right, and center. Oh my lord. So I knew they didn't. I knew they thought Haxorus didn't outspeed. I knew it. So we have the Steel type doggo, and we have the Ampharos. So I'm going to go for the Ampharos switch. I think that's the best one, because it means we're going to get free damage off on the Heracross if they switch in the Heracross right now. So I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. They go for another Iron Head, which is interesting, as we're able to go... Oh, we get flinched. That's unfortunate. I didn't expect that at all. So we can go for a Dazzling Gleam again. Obviously, this is not going to work out well for us now. This is probably going to KO us. They do withdraw the Symbiote hacks, and they're going to go into the Heracross, which makes a lot of sense when you think about it, but at the same time, we have a switch into this. It's fine. So Dazzling Gleam comes through. That's going to do a lot of damage to the Hercules. Burn's going to take into effect real quick as we now just go for a Dazzling Gleam again. I think we can win this with the doggo. They go for a Pin Missile. That's going to KO us, obviously. Pin Missile comes through with that loaded dice Heracross then. That's pretty awesome. So we get hit 2 times, which is unfortunate. Amphy's going to go down. They get a Moxie boost, which is unfortunate and scary. But I believe in the doggo. I believe in Yumyum. Because we still haven't Terastallized yet. And neither have they. So I'm going to go for that Play Rough right now. They go for a Pin Missile. It's going to be resisted. We should be able to take it pretty well. Maybe I should have gone for a Wish there, but, you know, it's one of them things. So Pin Missile comes through. It hits 4 times. Which is really unfortunate as we go for a Play Rough, take out the Hercules. That's going to be great. That's going to be absolutely great. So we still haven't Terastallized into a Steel type yet. And that's exactly what I want to do against this thing. That's exactly what I want to do against this Haxorus. It's the only way we're going to win. If we win. Because Haxorus is quite frail, right? So I think what happens here is they Terastallize into a Steel type, right? This is the only way we win. Because Play Rough's not enough to KO. We can't terrestrialize. Crap. Oh no. I forgot we already terrestrialized the Tatsugiri. Someone somewhere is ripping me a new arsehole right now. Let's go for that body press real quick. They're going to terrestrialize, aren't they, into a steel type. We can't take this, unfortunately, as Dachsbun is going to go down. So we took out the Heracross with Dachsbun. They are a bug type. Oh. Okay. Okay. They go for an Iron Head, bug type Iron Head. That's going to do loads of damage to us as down goes Yumyum. And that's going to be the game. So GG, Matt. GG, Jonah. That was a pretty fun game. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all the wonderful stuff. No hate, please. I know I forgot about the terrestrialization. I know I forgot we already did it. Please don't hate me for it. I know there's going to be someone that hates me for it, but it's, it's quite funny, right? Anyway, see you later.